We had a question on one of the videos about, how do we estimate capacity on PI planning, and the question was, well, you say one point per person or 8 points per person for a 2-week iteration within PI planning, and how does that balance against having relative sizing for stories? Now, two things to point out in there is that the guidance that is there is only for the very, very first PI planning, because we've just gone through value stream and agile release train identification workshop. We've just formed our teams around value delivery. So we organize around value delivery. And from what we can see right now is that allows us to have an effective flow across the agile release train. But we just formed a team, so we could spend a lot of time to say, well, how many points can you deliver at every iteration? And we could go around and spin our wheels and spend hours trying to come up with that. To, if you like, avoid that and get us going with a bias to action from SAFe is, well, instead of doing that, let's just use this simple formula for the very, very first PI, and that is 8 points per person per 2-week iteration. And you take 1 point away for non-availability. If somebody's going on training, holiday, whatever, we take those away. So that gives us a quick, let's get going. But you will not use that for the next PI, because that's just to get you going. The next PI, you will have real data. So you would know what your velocity was per iteration, per team. So and the agile release train as well, how many story points you could deliver. So there is no contradiction. It's just one is a tool to use to get going when you first form teams and for your very first PI.